Hi, and welcome to a reading for Libra. How you going, beautiful Librans? Well, aren't you inspired and driven at the moment to sort out your home, your roots, and you? So, when I say roots, family ties, ancestry, where you live, the actual house you reside in. It could have something to do with sorting it all out for your children or grandchildren. You could be moving into a time of life where you're starting to be a grandparent. You might be winding it back a little bit and wondering where your spark is, what happened to it. But there's a very big difference in you're becoming an empty nester, I hear, where your family's moving out and you're having to decide who or what you are now. It can be a very difficult transition, and it could have you very much in your feels, so be aware of that at this time as well. Your physical energy, your drive, your strength, and your fighting spirit's being affected. And you could swing from one to the other. At times you could feel like you have so much drive, you fight or flight's kicked in, you're going out, you're trying to get it all sorted. I hear pushing against an impenetrable wall at times, and then you just fall back and just feel like you're wondering what's happened to your mojo. It's a time of mellowing out, finding the balance between these two swings of the pendulum at this time, or the scales being the scales. Instead of this, you could be finding that you're starting to find an equilibrium. And you're wondering, what is this feeling? I like it. I like being in equilibrium. I like being a bit calmer, a bit more centered, more in my Venetian energy, more receptive than going out there and being the cardinal sign of having to take charge and lead. So we're going to get some advice for you, beautiful Libra. Things have been moving very fast, but you could also be wishing upon a star at this time. I hear remembering a time where things were a lot more simpler, when you just sit and look up at the night sky. And if you haven't done so, you've been encouraged to do so. If I've been recently doing that, and to look up, there's a lot of space junk now than there used to be when I was a kid. A lot more shooting stars and that sort of thing, because there's a lot more things falling to the earth. So you could see a lot of change. And think to yourself, my goodness, where have I been? In other words, it's been so long since I connected in with the universe and the natural things going on around me. I've been so in my head for so long, I hear. Now I'm starting to see things differently. I'm starting to stop and smell the roses, I also hear. As I said, a more receptive energy, a more balanced, less swinging from one side of the pendulum to the other. Advice for Libra, please. Certainly new beginnings coming. Massive new beginnings. Yeah. And it's been reiterated. That's just twice I've seen this card. So you've made a choice. You've stepped through that door. And you're realizing that how you think and how you feel and how you act and how you show up is creating your world. In the past, your passions could have driven you, but now you're realizing that if you stabilize your passions and your exuberance, is how you actually get your world turning. You're stepping more into, as I said, the Venetian energy of more receptivity. What's the world got to offer me, I hear, now that I'm this? Could be, as I said, now that I'm no longer married, or now that I'm an empty nester, or now that I'm choosing a different path. What's it got to offer me? Light. You've been asked to raise your vibration, to look up, to get more sunlight, to realize that it's not all doom and gloom. Turn off the news, I hear as well. It's not all doom and gloom. While you're still alive and breathing, there is always hope. So look up, whether it's day or night. Look up, because there's something amazing, this life, and it wants to be lived. Your ancestors are saying you are the one alive now. It's your chance to absolutely revel in it. Enjoy, have fun, spend time with loved ones, spend time doing what you want to do. Have fun, tell stupid jokes, dance like no one's watching, all these things. You don't have to be so serious anymore. So if you'd like to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I've got availability for personal readings if you're at all interested. And we'll keep on going here, beautiful Libra. As I said, sitting in your energy, it's just so calm. And in some ways, how would I say? You could be wondering when something's going to happen. It's a new feeling for you. When's the shoe going to drop, I hear? The energy that I'm feeling, though, is it's not at the moment. It's okay to relax. It's okay to let down that insurmountable guard that you might have had up around you for so long. It's all okay. I am wonderful. I rejoice in the truth of my being. I accept it as so and let it be. I let my light shine. Hey Libra, it's time to show the world the happy one, the happy Libra. The two sides of the scale here, the twins. And I always think it is the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other. It's time to show you the world, the fun you, the light-hearted you, the one that tells the silly jokes, the one that does all the things. I speak and think positively. It's time for this. My current thinking shapes my future. If I hear myself using negative and or limiting words, I change them. Because you are realizing that you create your future. And from things of the past where you felt like you had to show up and fight your way through this life, defend yourself, be the breadwinner or whatever it happened to be, with the ending of ways that were, you're realizing that with that you can drop the way that you were. You don't have to be that or do that any longer. And you're realizing too that life is short. When we're younger, we think we'll be, living forever, and people in their 50s and 60s are ancient. But I can tell you now, I'm getting towards the other end of when I'm in my 50s, and I tell you what, life's short. But then again, at times I still feel like a kid inside. A lot of the time I still feel like a kid inside. The older I get, the probably more I'm enjoying being more childlike and just enjoying life with the sun on my face and watching the butterflies or whatever it is. So that's what you've been asked to do. Just put down your sword, beautiful Libra. You don't have to keep on balancing the scales for everybody around you all the time. To be the one that's always got it together. To bring justice to all situations. You've been asked to bring justice to your own life by balancing out the scales. Advice. And you can sort of see in this, in one hand she's holding like a storm cloud, all the troubles. In the other she's anchoring her thoughts into the ground. So the more that she thinks of things that bring storminess into her life, the more it manifests over her. So you're coming to that conclusion and realizing that that's no longer the way you want to be. That you want to have some fun, like the dolphin here flying over this beautiful girl here. To spend some time at the sun. It could also be at the beach. But there could be things that you loved to do when you were younger. Sailing boats, playing on the beach. See how long you can stand on one leg. Have fun with it. It doesn't have to be so serious all the time. And you could be dealing with fire sign here. But by not being so serious, you're going to get your mojo back. This is not a fast ride to the finish line and that's that. Hop off the ride for a little while. I'm hearing my guides and your guides saying it's no reason to keep on marching forward sternly and, you know, keeping it all together, whereas you need to hop off the ride for a little while and just have some fun. Unless you feel the ride is fun. But when you get your mojo back, my God, you shine. But you also don't have to continually get up and dress up just to, on the external, to everybody appreciate you for who you are. I mean, you're always very well known for your dress up, the way you dress up, the way you hold yourself, the way you can, command your presence. But you can do it with a bit of spunk, I hear, as well. And in doing that, you're going to attract people that are also in that energy. My inner world is peaceful. Exactly, like I said at the beginning of this reading. There's a peace that's coming over you. It is safe for me to look within. Each time I look deeper into myself, I will find incredibly beautiful treasures. Amen. And I have abundance in all areas of my life, including peace and balance. I claim abundance for myself right here and right now. I deserve to be prosperous. I deserve my good. You deserve to relax, to put down the fight or flight, to have a prosperity of love and joy around you, fun, good times, loving people. Listen to your intuition and then listen again. And in these times of peace, you can sit back and listen to your intuition more than your mind, because you're very mind-orientated sign. You can think your way out of things. But your intuition is far more subtle and it's more body-orientated. So listen to your body too at this time instead of your mind, because your mind can lie all day but your body can't. So what's your body telling you? And check yourself when you try and logic out of it. Oh, that's just this, or that's just that. Listen deeply. There might be something there for you at this time. Have a look at any love blocks for you. Heaven on earth, understand the miracle of living now. Yeah. It's the present, so it's a gift. Right here, right now. Not back then, not in the future. Right here, right now. And pleasing. Do what you want to do and be what you want to be. Now you can spend a lot of energy people pleasing, or trying to be the person that balances out everything. Showing up for everybody else, making sure everybody's looked after before yourself. But it's now time to step out of that box. The box people have put you in, and expectations, and the box you could have created around yourself. There's a dawn of a brand new day here, with a freedom and a peace and a joy washing over you now. Embrace that energy. Feel the freedom. Spend a day at the beach. Dress how you want. Look at things through a higher mind and wisdom. Be that wisdom to yourself. Give that love and attention that you've given others to yourself. You've transformed. And I'm hearing if people don't like it, don't worry. That's their problem. Because you're going to build a whole new world here. A whole new world full of light and love. Working with others, potentially. But you're turning the devil on its head. And see, the devil can be seen as how we treat ourselves, how we talk to ourselves. Being the slave of money or status. 3D matrix. And realizing that it's in the palm of your hands here to raise your vibration up. And do something incredible with your life, even if it is just to sit outside in the sun. Absorb that beautiful energy and just go, life is good. And less getting caught in the quagmire, I hear, of that mind matrix. To receive your good and expect it, know it, breathe it, be it. Any more advice, please? Heart chakra. Could be really attracted to the colour green, of course. But come from your heart. And see, the world really needs you to come from your real authentic energy. That happy, joyous Libra. The one that's centered and balanced. That leads by example. By just being in an absolute knowing that you have balanced your energy out for you. And by doing that, you've balanced the energy out for the whole. Realizing there's a time and place for everything. And right now, the time and place is to look after your own heart. And follow your heart. Follow your heart. If you feel time's run out, I also hear turn that thing around again and give it another go. And each time you give it a go, you get closer to where you want to go. Don't get stuck in the mind. See things from a much higher perspective. It's very easy for you to get at times frozen in place by the choices that you could make. You're now rising up above it and seeing things from a much higher perspective. Flying over all of these choices and deciding to move on to new areas, following the lightness, the brightness, the divine, the love. Because that's where your fulfillment of wishes lies. We've only got one life, beautiful Libra. Go grab those wishes. They've been seen waiting there for you. And this is only for you, these wishes. You might have put them in this box and buried them underneath the waterfall for many, many years, but now you're bringing them out into the light of day. And it's going to bring you so much joy. So I really hope that helped. I love you all, and bye for now.